In this video, we are going to learn how you can create contact in Helpwise from Google Sheets automatically. So the idea here is that you are working with an organization who uses Helpwise as your email collaboration software. Now you have created a Google Sheet in which you are maintaining some contact details. Now you want that whenever you add a new data or a new contact detail to your Google Sheets, automatically using those details, a new contact should get created into your Helpwise account. For that, you need to integrate your Google Sheets with Helpwise. So here, your trigger application would be Google Sheets and your action application would be Helpwise. So how you can integrate both these software applications using Pabbly Connect? For that, you need to come to my screen. Welcome to my screen. Here let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Now, as you are a new user, you have to just click on sign up for free button and you can create your own account in just 2 minutes. And you're going to get free task every month. If you're already a user of Pabbly Connect, simply click on sign in. In the all apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on access now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on Create Workflow. Now here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Create Contact in Helpwise from Google Sheets. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on Create. Now we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this particular use case, we want that whenever a new data is added to your Google Sheet, automatically using those details, a new contact should get created into your Helpwise account. For that, first we need to integrate Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So just open this trigger window and here choose the application name as Google Sheets. Select the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. Now here we can see a webhook URL and some instructions. So by following these instructions, you can set up the webhook in your Google Sheet. So I'm just going to copy this webhook URL and I'll just move to my Google Sheet. So this is the Google Sheet name Helpwise data which I have already created, where I have entered the details, that is the company name, first name of the contact, last name, his email address and the job title. So if you want to add some more data, you can just add it to this particular Google Sheet. And here you can see that the sheet name is Sheet 1. Okay. So now we are going to integrate this particular Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. So come to extensions, click on add-ons and click on get add-ons. Now it will take us to Google Workspace Marketplace. Here we have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now you have to install Pabbly Connect webhooks on your system. As you can see that it is already installed on my system, I'm just going to close this window. But remember, after installing Pabbly Connect webhooks on your system, you have to refresh your Google Sheet. I repeat, after installing Pabbly Connect webhooks on your system, you have to refresh your Google Sheet. Now once the Google Sheet is refreshed, come to extensions once again and this time come to Pabbly Connect webhooks and click on Initial Setup. Now here it is asking for the webhook URL. So here we have to paste the webhook URL that we have seen in Pabbly Connect. So I'm just going to copy this webhook URL from here and I'll be pasting the same over here. Okay. Now here it is asking for the trigger column. The trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So in my case, you can see that I have the data from column A till column E and I want the data to be captured till column E. So my trigger column will be column E over here. So let's suppose you have the data till column H and you want the data to be captured till column H, then your trigger column will be column H over here. Okay. Now let's click on send test. Test data sent successfully. Okay, and now let's click on submit. Setup configured successfully. Okay, now let's close this window. Again, we have to come to extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks and this time click on send on event. So why we are selecting this option? Just because next time whenever the data is added to this particular Google Sheet, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the data. We don't have to link the details again and again. So make sure you have a tick mark on the send on event option. Okay. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect and when we scroll down here we can see the responses received and all the details that we have entered in our Google Sheet are captured over here. We can find the company name, first name, last name, email address, the job title. Even the spreadsheet details are also captured, that is the spreadsheet name, its ID, sheet ID, row index and other details. Okay. So now we want that using these details, automatically a new contact should get created into your Helpwise account. For that, let's scroll down, come to this action window and here choose the application name as Helpwise. Select the action event as create contact. Click on connect. Click on add new connection and now it is asking for the API key, API secret key. Enter your key in the combined format like API:API secret. Log into your account to create your API key and secret key from here. So I'm just going to click on this here, hyperlink over here. And we will be redirected to our Helpwise account over here. And we can find the API credentials. So I'm just going to copy this API key from here and I'll be pasting the same over here. After that, the colon is required and then the API secret key is required. So let's copy the secret key also and I'll be pasting the same over here. And now let's click on save. And now the Helpwise account is connected to Pabbly Connect just because I was already logged into my Helpwise account. So make sure before creating a connection, you're logged into your Helpwise account. Now here it is asking for the email address, first name, last name of the contact that needs to be created. So we have already got all these details from our Google Sheet over here. So we will be mapping this data now. Okay, for mapping, let's scroll down, simply click it over here, come to Google Sheets trigger response and from here we are going to map the email address. In the same way, we'll be mapping the first name. Here we have to map the last name. Here we'll be mapping the company name. And at last, we'll be mapping the job title. Okay, so we have mapped all the details. Now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the responses received and here in the response we have got status as success and here we have got a data ID also. It means a new contact is created. Let's check our contact section of our Helpwise account. I'm just going to refresh my account first. And here let us search for the contact that is demo. And here we can see contact is already created. Name as demo name. Here we can find the job title as developer. We can find the email address as demo@pabbly.com. And in this way, we can see that our integration is working fine. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay. Now we have set up an automation. This is a one-time process. Next time, whenever you're going to add a new data to a Helpwise Google Sheet, automatically using those details, a new contact will get created into a Helpwise account. So we are going to check this in the real time that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. For that, let's move to the Google Sheets once again. And here we are going to enter the details. Let's give the company name as Pabbly Connect. Let's give the first name as dummy, last name as customer, email address as dummy@pabblytudes.com. And here we are going to enter the job title as accountant. Okay. So I'm just giving a random detail. Okay. So we have entered the details. Company name as Pabbly Connect, first name as dummy, last name as customer, email address as dummy@pabblytudes.com. Now let us check our Helpwise account. We are going to just refresh it. And now we are going to search for dummy customer here. And we can see a new contact created named dummy customer, job title as accountant, and here we can find his email address as dummy@pabblytudes.com. So in this way, we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And now I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first we have created an integration between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect so that whenever a new data is added to your Google Sheet, automatically the details are captured in Pabbly Connect. And then using those details, we have created a new contact in our Helpwise account. And in this way, we have learned that how we can create contact in Helpwise from Google Sheets using Pabbly Connect. Thank you.
So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can visit our Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.